Hello there, and welcome to Ivan's Daily Photo. Today is day 50, and we are little by little getting out of this quarantine. And even though restrictions have been taken back, there's still not many people outside, and there is a lot of concerns, and so it's kind of a mixed bag of what's going on. But close to where I live is one of my favorite places in downtown Mesa, which is the Mesa Arts Center. And I thought it would be kind of a good exercise to go and walk the place. I've been there many times. And it's a wonderful place because it's a beautiful architectural venue, and there are amazing hidden things that you can kind of compose and photograph. And I wanted to share this walk with you as to basically, I'll start out and wide, and then I start narrowing and looking for things that really play with me. And as I'm doing this, one of the things that you'll find out is that because of the conditions that I have right now, it's middle of the afternoon, it's a very bright day, so the sun is out, no clouds, and so the light is going to be very hard light. And so you look for shapes, you look for colors, you look for lines of shadows and forms that really pop and make things kind of work. And that's kind of what I was playing with to create the series of photographs that I did, and eventually the photo for today. So let's take a look. So this is a view of the main kind of throwaway or main way of the Mesa Arts Center. It's got wide sidewalks and beautiful place. And so as you walk around, there are structures, lots of shade, and a lot of art around it. So it's a wonderful place for inspiration and just to kind of wander and see things. This is a beautiful mural by a local artist, and it's just a nice thing you can just look at. Here is another art structure, and in this one I'm showing it to you from the back, but I'm going to go closer in to see some of the things that I did. So this is the floor on that structure, just the grass and the yellows makes for an interesting composition. And then just left of it, there is all this cactus against this yellow plexiglass, which is also very contrasting, and obviously the colors just jump and makes for an interesting composition. If you walk around, there is all these beautiful sails, and the sun is trying to get through. The sails are giving you some shade, and the plane just happens to go by, which makes it for an interesting composition as well. There is also these sails against the window, and I went underneath and took a photograph from looking up, and I love the repetition element of this photograph, and it works out very well. There is a stairs with this beautiful glass that at night is lit, and during the day, depending on how the light hits, is kind of an interesting sculpture. This is another cactus, and it's actually a different kind of cactus and a different kind of color for plexiglass as well. I'm looking at this particular building structure. This wall is really bright, and the sky makes it for an interesting composition. So if you actually get closer and in this particular structure and tilt the camera, you can still build in some geographic forms. And it's kind of a very monochromatic but very interesting. Here's the last composition that I did by just tilting the camera and creating a triangle at the top to play with the lines of the building. And after that, I found the photo for the day, which is just a plate of shade and a plate of light, and it's obviously the same color structure, but because where the light hits, the light blue becomes lighter in one area and darker in another. But I love how the shade and the lines play. It creates for a beautiful abstract, but a very interesting photograph as well. So there you have it, my photo for today. Hope you like it.